They actually had done a pretty reasonable time, clock time, prior to that, 2 minutes 47. But with that 2.5 minute serious violation added on, it resulted in them having a total time of 5 minutes and 17. That's what knocked them down the standings this morning, as we see the Philippines National Police team get ready for their attempt. Trailing at the bottom of the leaderboard is the Angolan Police Tactics Team 2. And again, yes, they may have been slow around the course, but a total of nearly 11.5 minutes of penalties is what did the damage. The whistle blows and the Philippines National Police Team are under the ping pong table, over the wooden walls. All 4 members of the assault team are inside the blue box. The next stage is to get those gas masks on. That gas gun cannot be fired. That's a procedural element. Cannot be fired until they've all got their gas masks on. And they can't go anyway until they hear that first shot, which they have done. So the gas cartridge is through. The sniper now in the kneeling position. Did he have a problem? There seems to be a little bit of a delay with the Philippines National Police sniper. The sniper's rifle goes back into the SUV. The tailgate must be shut before he can continue. Sniper makes his way over to that SWAT truck, black SWAT truck that you can see in the middle of your screen. There's one more team member still in the submachine gun station, as we see the first team member who's finished his handgun attempt. 3 members still in that handgun box, shooting box for handguns. There's the sniper dragging that deadweight dummy over the line. And I think it's worth reminding you that all of these exercises, all of these challenges are real-world designs. They are things that are actually done in training, and the organisers of the UAE SWAT challenge have tried to replicate that in every aspect. As the final member of the Philippine National Police team crosses the line in just under 3 minutes, 2:52.17. So closer to that 3 minute mark than the 2 minute mark, which seems to be the standard, the time to beat. And I think, you know what, it's maybe worth a round of applause for those 4 guys that have to, at the end of every attempt at this challenge, carry those 2 deadweight dummies back to their positions. Team of Abu Dhabi Police, they crossed the line, the clock time of 3:35, so at 3:43, even though it was slower, it looked, and that's why they are 19th in the standings today. I will confirm the final total time of Abu Dhabi Police B team when I get it, once the judges have consulted each other on any possible penalties, but it looked good for the 50th team in the draw today. Looking good so far. Up and over the high hurdle. You can see him waiting, just struggling a little bit with that breaching ram. Is there any benefit to being last in the draw or late in the draw? I guess it's an opportunity to sleep in, isn't it? They're still waiting. The assault team, they cannot go. The assault team, they cannot go through that door until the first shot is fired by the sniper. And that's why that first shot from the sniper is so important. It's to give his assault team the maximum amount of time, to get in position, get themselves settled, get their breathing under control, so they have the best possible opportunity to topple over these white discs. And the man in box one is absolutely steaming ahead. A miss or two in there. The assault team member in box 4 struggling at the moment to hit his targets. He's downed one white disc, but still another 7 to go. In fact, I think he's abandoned it. He's obviously emptied his 10-round magazine, and a lot of penalties left out there by the Philippines national police team. Oh, they've dropped the tyre. That will be a procedural penalty. That will cost them. It's heavy. I know it's heavy. 120 kilo heavy, that tyre, but it is a violation if they drop it. The sniper is down, waiting to be collected. Well, I think that one of the team members was trying to put that trolley, as it's called, that harness onto him whilst he was lying on the ground. That didn't work, but he's managing to get it on now whilst they get him in position. He's on the zip line. Well, it's fairly quick. He has to go back. There's one team member who has clearly either touched the ground or forgotten something. I think he's forgotten a piece of equipment, so he has to go back. So 4 members of the Philippines national police team have crossed the line. They're still waiting for the 5th. He had to go again. Did he touch the floor? Possibly. Just over the 4.5-minute mark, but a lot of penalties left out on that handgun range by the Philippines national police team, and that'll cost them dearly. So, the UAE SWAT Challenge 2023 has thrown up quite a few surprises. Each day, each challenge presents different problems, and what we're seeing, the pattern that's being played out over the course of this week, is that some teams are very adept, very comfortable with certain aspects of each day's. And the Philippines National Police Force are up next here on day 4, the 4th edition of the UAE SWAT Challenge. The trophy in the first 3 editions has not left the United Arab Emirates, but the way the Akhmat team from Russia are going this week, this may be the first time that it does. The current champions, Abu Dhabi Police, the first of which Abu Dhabi Police B team will be going out after the Philippines National Police team. And the Abu Dhabi Police currently lying 6th in the overall standings. I'll come back to them in just a second. You can see there the rope bag. Another piece of equipment, and just like the first 3 days, the equipment they go out with, they must return with. There will be procedural penalties if they don't come back with a piece of kit other than the ropes, of course. And obviously it's a more serious violation if they leave behind a weapon. There goes the 5th and final of those short-range handgun targets as the first of the snipers comes round the corner. And the assaulters climb up the back of that SWAT truck through that window, which is not very big. I walked the course this morning. Smaller than it looks on that angle. Put it this way, enough to bang your head off as you're coming through there at the top of that SWAT truck ladder. This early in the morning it would wake you up. Snipers are in position for the first of their 2 range challenges. And the one on the left-hand side of your screen there that you can see, he's up and running. The one on the right has got issue with his magazine. He seems to have a problem getting that magazine inserted. And this is becoming an issue for the Philippine police. Now he's in position and has that well, it looks to me like he's chambering the rounds individually. I thought I saw a magazine a little bit earlier on. Maybe he's abandoned that. 5 down, 1 to go for the snipers as the first of the snipers sprints into the tower block. As we see the third and final assaulter make his way down that tower. I walked up these stairs this morning and I was out of breath. I was carrying nothing except a mobile phone. So have some empathy These guys carrying all this kit, remember, body armor, webbing, weapons. Pretty quick and efficient from the assaulters. Now all three assaulters, even that third one that you're seeing there, even if they don't engage any of the targets, they still have to complete those obstacles over the wood wall, the green wall, and under the ping pong table. So obviously that third assaulter from the Philippines police team did not engage either the Texas Star or the white discs. One down. That's two misses on that left-hand side. Two down. A miss again. Now, I think, are they going to swap? Or are they done? I think they're done. I'll just get confirmation of that rule, but I don't think the snipers are allowed to engage each other's targets. Unlike as we see in the handgun zone today, in difference to previous days where first person there or your best shooter can turn up, start having a go at that Texas wheel or at the white discs. When it comes to the snipers, they must stay on their allocated targets. Like I say, I'll try and get confirmation of that, but that's my understanding. So they've left targets behind, have the snipers. It's now their turn to come down the wall. The snipers, unlike the assaulters, do not have to ring the bell. And they sprint across the finish line. And it seems to me that the best teams, as we stop the clock at and around the 6.5 minute mark, 6:29.03 for the Philippines National Police Team.
Honor for us to represent the Philippine National Police and of course our country. So our first time here, everything is new to us. The first time, that is why we kind of we are kind of adjusting with the events, but as we can see, they're all available in the website of the Dubai Police, so we can see the videos and the actual challenge. This challenge seems to be a good chance and a good opportunity for us Philippine National Police to be here and represent our country.